Jenny thinks that she has the key to popularity, parking in cars with the boys at night. When Jerry brags about taking Jenny out, he learns that she dates all the boys, and he feels less important. Girls who park in cars are not really popular. Not even with the boys they park with. Not when they meet at school or elsewhere.
Okay, today we're going to be driving to Waco, going to a really fancy event, but before then we actually have another class we have to go to, so I'm going to montage our way through there and then we'll get on the road.
I feel my head chasing out your I love you. I feel my head chasing out waves. I feel my head chasing out your I love you. I feel my head chasing out waves. I feel my head chasing out your I love you. Of all the boys I know.
Alright, so we are finally on the road. I have kind of a weird out-of-the-way route in front of me before we get to the event. I'd explain it to you, but why not just draw it instead? Okay, so here's my very poor attempt to draw the great state of Texas. I'm so sorry, Texas, I did you dirty, but there you are. But we're not going to be focusing on the whole state, we're just looking at a small section here. So we're looking at this square kind of area about right here. I'm going to blow it up for you so it's a little bit larger so you can see I've magnified the square. So we're going to be looking kind of more intensely in that section. And so we're going to be focusing on 3 main cities. So we're starting in College Station, so that's where I am. So I'm just going to circle that for you. So that's College Station. So the first stop is actually going to be going on a windy road towards Waco. So that's actually going to be our final destination, but that's where we're going first. But then we have to stop over to McGregor, which is my hometown. I had to go grab some stuff. Take care of some chores, all that jazz. But basically, if you want to know how far it is, it's about an hour-and-a-half drive from College Station to Waco, and then from there, it's going to be about another 20 minutes to McGregor. So this is fine, but my final destination is Waco, so we had to drive back that 20 minutes. And then the actual party that we went to was in the city of Lorena, which was actually only about 15 minutes from McGregor. So it just kind of all felt like a waste of time. I hated everything, and I just wanted to quit at life.
Hey, Jerry. There's that new girl in our math class.
Oh, yes. Her name's Carolyn Ames. She's a swell kid.
Why? You know her?
Not very well. I wish I did. I don't know what it is, but there's something about her you like.
I have a quiz that my professor decided to make due right now. I have like 10 minutes to get it done. Also, I have to get ready, and I don't have a ton of time. So, and there. That's better, I think, right? Hopefully. Forgot how to get there, so I'm going to look up the directions real quick. And I'm definitely running late. So I do not have a clue what this event is that I'm going to, so I thought, why not just have my date Kylie tell you instead? So we're in Meredith is the name of this vehicle. I like knowing people's vehicles' names. I feel like you should like that too, audience. Describe this event that we're going to, because I don't know what we're doing.
It's called Kayo Coffee. It's semi-formal, which is honestly, there's no difference between semi-formal and formal. I think that they're the same thing. It's at a wedding venue.
What are we doing?
There's a band, and you go, and we literally just dance, and there's like a few hundred people.
Wait, I'm supposed to dance with you. This is a bad.
No,
this is
it's not like imagine college prom. And I'm sure that there's usually coffee because it's called Kayo Coffee.
That's good.
So
if there's not coffee, I'm going to be really disappointed in the name choice.
There's usually coffee.
Okay, good.
Out in the sun, where I go to sleep all
Now we're back. The evening was I would say raging success, But we never got to play cornhole, so I don't know what we were actually doing. It's like when your mom says we have hot dogs at home and then she boils them.
I want to play cornhole.
Never eat the boiled hot dogs that you have at home. How did you think it was, Kylie?
I had a great time. Got to rage a little bit. Now I'm eating chips.
Hey, our life's no fun. I feel my head chasing out waves. I feel my head chasing out waves. I feel my head
Starting the day off right.
waves. I feel my head chasing out waves.
Okay, apologies right now, but the lighting in my room is atrocious, but it's just the most convenient place for me to be. It makes my shirt looks like it's striped. Look at that. Or almost like I'm in a noir like film or something. Actually, let me get my dad's hat and like really try to sell it real quick.
It was then I realized that this joke wasn't actually that funny and I should probably just quit while I'm behind.
Anyway, that's enough of that. So I just had something really quick that I wanted to share with you guys. So this morning I was reading in the book of Song of Solomon. I don't know, I don't want to take too long, so I'm going to do the thing I normally do. When I say normally, I've done it like twice. I'm going to give myself like 1 minute and the clock should go like right here somewhere. Basically just explain what I learned this morning because I think it's really fascinating and I think it's worth sharing. Alright, so this morning I was reading in the book of Song of Solomon, chapter 6. Song of Solomon is a book that was actually not allowed to be read by young people in the temple. It was deemed by priests to be too intense. It's about a man and wife writing poetry to one another. Although many scholars and pastor friends of mine would argue it's also an allegory to our relationship with Christ. But actually in the first chapter, they say, "Where has your beloved turned that we may seek him with you?" This dude is the king of Israel. And the people are like, "Hey, let's seek your husband with you." Like, that's so presumptuous of them. I think it symbolizes our relationship with Christ. Christians believe that we haven't done a single thing to earn our way to know the King of Kings known as Jesus, and yet we claim that we get to know him on a personal level. Why is that? Because of the pure gift that he gave to us of salvation. We believe that came when Jesus sacrificed himself for us on the cross. Anyway, sorry, I wanted to share that with y'all real quick. I don't mean to over-explain, overindulge. I'm not here to tell you that you have to like 100% follow with me on everything I've been saying here, and a lot of that may not have made sense, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the comments. But let's go have some breakfast.
When I saw him, I thought, cool.
So before I leave, I'm about to head back home, and then we'll talk about what the Kaio event was and everything like that. But before we get into that, I'm realizing I have so much wall decoration here back home. I mean, look at it. I've got like various movie posters. I have an England flag. I have more movie posters. I'm a big movie guy. I realize that my room in College Station is very bereft. That's the word that came to my mind, of wall decoration. So I'm going to try to sort that out and basically find another England flag that I have. You may be like, "Silas, why do you have 2 England flags?" Well, there was a time in which I was obsessed with England until I lived there for a year. I'm still proud that I lived there. It was a really good time. But I also realized that it seems really lame that I have 2 flags there. So I'm going to try to find the second one, and then we're going to get the heck out of here. Partial success. We found, it's an England flag. An exact replica of the other one. Was looking for a UK flag, but found this. So that shows that I have 3 flags of the same country. I've really got to go somewhere besides the UK.
When I used to sit by the window watching the empty road, it was you I was watching for.
Alright, so now we're headed back home to College Station from my parents' house in Waco. I'll break down the party in just a bit, but for now I'm just gonna drive home, and I don't really feel like filming myself actually like on the road. So to bridge between now and when I get home, I'm gonna give you guys a time lapse of clouds. Like, deal? Deal. Alright, so now it's...
And when I used to dream of someone's lips and someone's arms, it was your lips and your arms.
Alright, the day is over. We have gotten home. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the event because we didn't actually get to film there. I had fun. I think it was really good for me because I didn't actually get to go to prom as a kid, and it kind of felt like Kylie and I went to a miniature prom. I wish I could have filmed more at it, but a lot of plans changed. The event actually kind of changed plans towards the end. We wound up not leaving at the time we thought we were going to leave at. We wound up having to have our own dinner, sort of a thing. Just a lot of stuff changed around. So I didn't get to film as much, and I do apologize, but hopefully this video has been exciting. If you've enjoyed my camera work, if you've enjoyed just hanging out with me for this time, please, please, please do subscribe and actually ring the bell. If you ring the bell, it notifies you when I come out with new videos. I hate people that suggest you do this, but I find that a lot of people who I've talked to who watch my videos didn't know that that's what those do. If you subscribe, that helps me a lot, and if you ring the bell, that helps you a lot. So please do both of those. Just a couple of clicks, you help me out a ton. But the video is over, so I'm simply just going to wrap up by saying enjoy this little clip that I shot while I was in the city of Saltburn, England, of a Corvette driving on the hills of England. Don't know why, it just felt retro, and the song I'm playing for this video is retro. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.
Your eyes.